Hello Aries, this is Mtreetarot and I'm doing July 2018 reading for you on how does your ex feel? How does your ex feel about you in the relationship? Whatever it may show up. Aries, July 2018. If you'd like a private reading, please email me at mtreetarot@gmail.com. My email is in the description box and I will let you know how to get a private reading at a very, very low cost. Okay, Aries, here we go. The first group of cards is your energy and what's going on with you. Second is your ex. And the last one is like the outcome of the relationship. What's happening or going to happen here in July 2018. Queen of Swords reversed for Aries. You may feel very slighted, insulted by this ex or this, this breakup. You may have called this person names and really acted out. There were probably lies around the ending of this relationship with this particular ex that's showing up in the reading here for you. You're not willing to forgive and make a new start with this person. Right now, you're definitely very guarded. With the Fool reversed, you're not taking any kind of, you're not hopeful, you're not going to take a leap of faith that this is something that can be manageable. You're just not willing to talk or listen to this person, what this person has to say. This person has offended you deeply. It could have been related to something even sexual. You are fighting back, or you're responding in a way that is like no one would want you to be on their bad side like you are with this person. Like this guy has gotten on your bad side in such a way that you are fierce. With that Empress reversed, it's like you're not giving any sex. If you have kids, you're not letting them see the kids. You are just being as mean as you can be, and I'm not saying that that's wrong and that he doesn't deserve it. So I'm just saying you are possibly, even acting crazy about this because you don't accept in any way what this person has done, and you're extremely pissed off. You're not tolerating it, Aries. And, I trust you. I think you have the right to feel the way that you feel. And it doesn't look like you're holding back. You're not holding back with your words, and you're not holding back with your actions to show this person how upset you are and how truly angry you are. It's like you're not having it. anytime they try to approach you. So we get their cards now. And, you know, it looks like there was a big fight. You guys might have argued quite a bit anyway before this last blowout, and they always want to make up. You know, they come back offering to make up, but you don't feel like you've really done anything wrong. And you know, they may not be apologizing. They may just be like, let's sweep this under the carpet, Aries. And you're like, I cannot keep sweeping these things under the carpet. There's too much of it. It keeps going on and on. I'm done. I have to, Aries, you're wanting to react differently, because I think this, this has been a pattern. You've seen this go on over and over with this same person, and you've let it go, let it slide. And this time you're not doing it. You're behaving differently, but they're still behaving the same, thinking that you're going to come back to them, that you're going to make up, and then it's going to just happen all over again, because it's not, whatever the problems are, they've not been resolved. They've not been resolved. And the person just, the ex just doesn't want to fight anymore with you, and they think that, you know, all you do is fight, and so they're going to blame, you know, that on you. But the reality is the reason you're fighting back with them or behaving the way you are is because nothing ever has a solution. Nothing's ever solved. And so there's probably something that the ex is doing or not doing that's making the situation not be solved. And you're not willing, again, to just keep repeating this same pattern. You are done with the Ace of Swords reverse. You're done with the lies and deception. It's like you're figuring out, or you're realizing that, you know, one time you lied, okay, I can forgive you, or I can buy your story, and the next time, okay. But when it keeps happening, dishonesty, possibly from a water sign too. So yeah, fire signs, for some reason, we like to get involved with water signs, and it's like, it just doesn't work out. Not with me anyway. I'm a fire sign, and, you know, the water signs, they avoid conflict, and they see us as, like, a fire sign is way too bold and blunt with them. But it's like, how do you resolve conflict? How do you resolve issues unless you first have, you know, a little bit of conflict / debate, and then move through it? But the water signs often won't move through conflict. They'll just run away, avoid, and then, you know, sometimes come back, and it's like, wait a minute, nothing's been resolved. So it's hard to get a water sign that can hang with a fire sign, because they get all twisted up in their own minds and get very insecure and then emotional, and then it's like, you know, they cannot follow through to completion to resolve an issue, and then the relationship just, somebody gets mad, somebody gives up, and usually that will be the fire sign, right? That's how it's been in my case. So with this Ace of Swords reversed, that's saying that the ex is deceiving you, has deceived you, and for some reason, I think they're justifying it in their head, like it's okay, white lies, or that it's not important. And so you can't get to the bottom of it with them. It's too surface for you, and you're not having it. So let's move on to the last row here, which is like the outcome of the relationship. Somebody is somebody's not going to leave the other person out in the cold. So that could be you. It could be that you're not going to leave this person completely hanging, or they're not going to leave you alone when maybe this time you really mean business, and they're used to you taking them back and making up, and this time you're not. This time, this Ten of Swords is looking like it's an ending, or at least your intention, you want it to be. I know that you want to stop this pattern, and the ideal would be that the ex just grows some kahunas or whatever you want to say, and will resolve these things. But that would mean like a change of personality, and how likely is that? It's not likely. So somebody doesn't really want to leave the other person out in the cold, so it looks like somebody's going to keep trying, but this betrayal, these lies feel too much like a stab in the back. You could also be dealing with a earth sign, or Virgo specifically, Aries, and a Virgo can be frustrating to you as well because of their avoidance of issues as well. Hermit reversed could represent you, Aries, that you're not gonna contemplate this any longer. Like that you've contemplated this enough, and you're gonna come out of any kind of hermit phase that you've been in, and you're gonna start dating, or at least, keeping your head up, your eyes out, eyes alert for somebody else, or just no relationship at all. You're fine with it. You might be just taking a break, see what it's like to be single and independent without this kind of hassle and this kind of frustration that the relationship with this ex has brought you. So that's what I have for you. Interesting reading there for you, Aries. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like a private reading, again, email me at mtreetarot@gmail.com, and that email is in the description box. And otherwise, have a great month. In spite of all this frustration that you're feeling, good for you for deciding not to repeat this pattern again with possibly with this water sign who's wishy-washy. And have a good month. I said that already. I will see you in August.